it is very bad. It nice.
It might be.
Yeah, it's very bad reputation. It has a lot of bad reputation. So they decided to distribute Windows 10 for free.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so I already reserved it.
Yeah, as did I. Okay. Yeah, cool. And yeah, good to see you again. Julian, welcome to class. Julian, how's it going?
It's going so good. And you? How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. And Julian, what have you been up to today?
Today, not really. I I stay with my family when I lunch with them, and then I watch TV in the afternoon and read some about energy or sustainable energy because I like so much. I try to understand different things about it.
Julian, I'm sorry. Please put your microphone a little further than your nose because your breath came to microphone. I don't want to hear that.
Now it's better.
It sounds better now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, can you repeat what you said? I had a little bit of trouble understanding you as well. So you're talking about energy and you're studying a little bit about energy?
Yes, renewable energy because I am interested to learn about it.
Renewable energy.
Yeah, renewable energy.
Okay. And what type of renewable energy did you read about?
Solar cells and the hybrid systems with the other
Solar. Okay.
solar cells and hybrid systems with electricity or batteries, electric source of energy and solar systems and solar cells.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, really nice. And we've also got, oh, we've got a bunch of people. Hold on. Caroline, how's it going?
Hi, good, and you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Caroline, how do you pronounce your name?
Caroline.
Caroline. Okay. Caroline, have I had you in class before?
Yes,
Okay.
Carolina from Colombia.
Oh, Carolina. Okay. I was kind of wondering. So how was your day?
Very good.
Okay. Nice. And what did you do today?
I had a lunch with my friend and friends and family, and I also picked up my mom at the airport because she came from Colombia.
Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And how long? Your mom's staying for a couple weeks, right?
No, she's gonna stay just for 1 week.
Okay. Okay. And definitely exciting though.
Mm-hmm.
And good to see you again.
Thanks.
And yeah, you're welcome. And David, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. Hello again.
Hey, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Nice. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And yeah, David, are you excited about any soccer games that are coming up?
Well, yes, the people in my neighborhood is celebrating, is making a party. It's on the streets, dancing and making a lot of noise because well, Colombia classified to the next round of American Cup. But I
Nice.
didn't like it because it was because Brazil won to Venezuela. It was not like our effort, but
Okay. So it was only because Brazil beat Venezuela. It wasn't because of something you guys
yes.
did. You did beat
Yes.
Brazil though.
Yes, Brazil helped us a
That was
little bit.
big.
Mm.
Yeah. Cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess that is still very exciting. Some good teams.
Yes, with
Isabella.
Teams.
Oh, yeah. Isabella, how's it going?
I'm great. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, that's good to hear. And Isabella, what have you been up to today?
What did I do?
Oh, well, we already talked about that. What are you going to do this week, Isabella?
I don't know, really.
Okay.
I really
All
don't
right.
know.
Those plans are still up in the air. Well, hopefully you get something fun in
Yeah.
there.
I'm just
Julieta,
gonna
welcome
have
back.
school. Thank you.
Okay, so you're just going to school. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you enjoy the school. And yeah, then welcome, or Julieta, welcome back. How's it going?
Hi, it is going well, thanks.
Okay. And is that your cat in the picture?
Yes, it's my summer cat.
Okay. Okay. And what is it doing?
Oh, nothing. I was trying to train him to be more aggressive, but he's not.
That's hilarious. Okay. Get like a defense cat or something. Nice. And what about you, Julieta? What are your plans for the week?
I had work.
You have to work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I guess that's exciting. It's not very exciting at all. Hopefully work goes well.
Okay.
Okay, and Kako is not here. Wellington, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. And Wellington, what did you do today?
What I did today? Yeah, I rested. I study a little English. I watching two movies, and no, so now I'm here.
Okay. English. Can you repeat English?
English.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Sim.
And Kako, welcome to class. How's it going, Kako? Alright, so maybe a little bit of trouble with your connection. And so we do... There is a cat somewhere. The cat is irritated with me because I've been on my computer all day. Julieta.
Okay.
Okay, and so with today's class, do you guys want to be ambitious and try to go for a long story, or do you want to try a couple of shorter stories? What do you guys think? Any votes?
Long story.
Longer story? Okay. And yeah, we
Short
can try that.
Short.
Short stories.
I prefer
Okay.
short stories.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for shorter stories. I think somebody's been outvoted. Cool. And
Sí, pero vamos.
sorry, who did?
No,
Okay, who did?
vamos,
I'm gonna mute you. Right, and so let's start with, well, Jeanette. Jeanette, welcome to class. How's it going? I cannot hear you. I'm not sure if it's a bad connection. I can see you talking, or trying to talk, I think. But you might need to leave class and come back. That might help, or try to make sure your speaker's working. But yeah, just give us a shout when you get something working, but I cannot hear you right now. Kako, there he goes. Okay, and yeah, Julian, can you read the title and the next few lines? And
Thank you, Joshua. Short stories. Today we will read a number of short stories.
Good. And I'm trying to think. I think Heidi's read once, and Julieta has too. Let's try. Let's try this one. And let's start with Julian. Can you read the vocabulary words?
vocabulary. Verbal, run amok, malice, intrinsic, insensate, stoic, acquiescence, relish, diminution. No, I don't say the last.
I don't even. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. We'll talk about it later. Sorry, I forget what I was trying to write.
Okay.
Right. And so let's look at insensate.
Insensate.
Mm-hmm.
Insensate. Okay. Stoic.
It's got that long O. Stoic.
Stoic.
And acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Yeah, acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
And then maybe relish.
Relish.
Okay. And Jeanette, are you back? Nope, still no luck. Sorry. Try to, look at the settings, see if that's all working. But okay. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
A lot of works.
Okay.
Yeah, just
well,
All of them.
all of
most
them.
of the words.
Circle all of them real quick. Does anybody know what a barbell is?
Barbell is a tool to exercise. In the gym, you can see that. Weight, kind of weight.
Yeah, it's a weight that you lift up and put down. Does that make sense for barbell, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So usually use one hand with the barbell. Run amok. Does anybody know what run amok means? Any ideas? Okay. So
Get
run amok.
crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of like go crazy. Lose control. Lose control. So children sometimes run amok in the grocery store, and so they destroy things, they run into things, they go crazy. It's kind of a childish or funny way of saying it. It's not generally too serious. What about malice? Any ideas with malice?
It's like evilness.
But hatred.
Yeah, so like hatred. What did you say, David?
Evilness.
One more time?
Evilness, like evil. No, sorry, evilness.
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 Malice. Yeah, like done in a spirit of malice. So it'd be more like hatred. Evilness is kind of close. Dislike, malice, intentionally doing something bad would be malicious. That was good. And intrinsic?
Makes part. Ingrained.
Ingrained. Yeah.
Makes part true, right?
What was that?
Makes part. Related to.
I'm not sure.
Makes part or related to.
Like a big part or related to. Ingrained I think is a good way of saying it. So something that's like basic to something. Like an inherent quality.
Yeah.
Insensate?
Senseless.
Yeah, senseless. And not in the sense that it doesn't make sense. Not in the sense. So if we want to say senseless, it's like without feeling or unfeeling. Maybe you're right, Heidi. It just that senseless means other things too. So it's a little bit ambiguous, but it is correct. What about stoic?
the people maybe like or can suffer pain or trouble without complaint.
Without complaining. Yeah. So people who can suffer things without complaining, and suffer them well. Yeah, really well done. Acquaintance? Any ideas what acquaintance is?
The person whom I know.
Yeah, someone you know. Dude. And relish.
Person who can be trusted.
Relish? Not quite.
People can rely on the person.
No. Relish. Going to be so much fun.
Is enjoy? Enjoyable?
Yeah, enjoy. Relish is enjoy. Yeah, I will relish it. I'll enjoy it greatly. Good. Any other questions? Or is anything not clear?
Yes. Insensate, Heidi says that was senseless, but it's another meaning.
Yeah, senseless could be also without meaning. So senseless could be, that's a senseless poem, in that it doesn't make sense. But you could also say he was knocked senseless, which is he doesn't feel anything anymore.
No, but the question is if insensate has other meaning.
Insensate would be like without feeling, unfeeling, either emotionally or physically.
Okay. Is not the same that in Spanish insensato? Like
yes, like insensible. No, insensato. No,
it's a
insensato.
different word.
Yes,
Like,
Yes, that is the translation.
Is that you are not careful about something, for example, you are careless. Well, I was looking in dictionary and I find that meaning.
Insensato, like foolish, for example.
More, yes.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be more like senseless. It would be foolish. Insensato. Yeah, when we're talking about insensate, we're talking more about without feeling either emotionally or physically. I don't believe it's a cognate. Yeah, but it could be. Yeah, foolish. It is. That's another definition of it. So yeah, that is another definition. You're right, David.
Okay, thank you. Because it's very similar, so I relation the words.
Yeah. And does anybody else have any other questions?
Teacher, I would like to have a sentence with acquaintance.
Acquaintance?
Acquaintance, yeah.
Okay. And let's have... Well, Jeanette, are you there? No, still nothing. Sorry. Maybe... I think... Julieta, can you make a sentence with acquaintance?
At my cousin's wedding, I met a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah. So I met a lot of people that I knew but wasn't friends with. Does that...
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. And any other questions or comments or anything that needs clarification?
Yes, a question, Joshua. Can we say relishable like it's the same meaning as enjoyable?
Relishable. Um,
Okay.
yeah, that'll be relishable. It'll
Mhm.
be a relishable moment. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's maybe not as common, but yeah, you can use it. Okay, let's go on. Let's do some reading. And let's start with, I think we're over with maybe Isabella. Can you read the title?
Types of pain, their duration and intention. Dave
Good.
Eggers.
Perfect. And can you read the first paragraph?
She's thinking about pain. In one day, she has suffered two kinds. At noon, she received news of an horrific sort of betrayal, and at 4:30 she dropped a barbell on her foot.
Good. Nice pronunciation. Okay.
Thank you.
And David, can you read the next paragraph?
Sure, Joshua. Now she is lying on her couch with eyes on her foot and with demons running amok in her head, spinning around, their tails poking her, their laps full of malice. She's waiting on her couch, trying not to get too excited.
Nice. Demons
Demons,
and malice.
malice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. And okay. And yeah. So Heidi, I saw that. I was just trying to go on because I know you guys were doing a little bit with the vocabulary, and David hasn't talked much, and Caroline hasn't talked much. So. Yeah, give me a second. But Caroline, Caroline?
Yeah.
Sorry, Caroline, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. She has always thought of herself as rational about pain. She knows that its duration is intrinsically limited, that it must end at some point. So with physical pain, she has always been stoic and rational, to the point that she has seemed to those who know her robotic almost insane. She has broken her lips and sliced her fingers and has barely winced.
Nice. Really good reading. Robotic.
Robotic.
Good. And insensate.
Insensate. And what is the meaning of the last word? Wince?
Winced is when you cringe. Like
what?
When you cringe. So you kind of squint your eyes and you make a face that's uncomfortable. Let's see if I can get a picture really quickly. This is a good one, actually. Man. This is Tiger Woods wincing. It's like, that's a wince. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And limbs. Can you repeat limbs?
Limbs.
Perfect. Nice. And, okay, let's go on. Wellington, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes. She suffered an sleep disc and the birth of twins, and in neither case did she cry or cry out. This is because she knows that every minute will bring a diminution of the pain. So she sees not point in participating too much in the process. She would be concerned only if the pain did not decrease one or more or less steadily downward path. but it has never diverged from this steadily downward path.
Okay, steadily. Steadily.
Steadily.
Um,
Steadily.
and concerned.
Concern. Concern.
Good. And diminution. Diminution.
Diminution.
Good.
Diminution.
Really well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Marcus, welcome to class. Marcus, how's it going?
I'm going fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. And yeah, good to see you. Welcome to class. All right, Heidi, can you read this next paragraph?
Okay. However,
Sorry, Heidi.
Sorry, teacher, I am no, sorry.
What's up?
Okay. However.
Oh, sorry, Marcus. Hold on. Just because you just entered class, we're just trying to go around one more time.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. And Heidi, yeah, can you read this next paragraph?
However, the mental pain is different. She has never remembered with any clarity the pain she suffered between her legs or in her limbs. The memory of physical pain is so fleeting. Thus, women who bear multiple children, but the pain of life, the pain of insult, of betrayal, abandonment, and the like, this pain can come back to her years or decades later with incredible clarity. And they do. They lunge at her with no shame about being so old. They have a permanent and exaggerated sense of their own importance. And she is now lying on the couch, dispassionately nursing her foot, while her mind is flooding, panicking about this new betrayal, which came to her today on the postcard.
Nice. Good reading. Maybe decades.
Decades.
Good. Decades later, with incredible clarity. Really nice job with your enunciation. You do a good job, especially with these longer words like exaggerated, of choosing the right syllable to enunciate. Dispassionately, too. You did a great job. Good. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay. And Jeanette, still no luck? No luck with the microphone, Jeanette? No. Yeah, and maybe if you try working with your microphone with Skype or with other things, I know you probably, if you're not on a laptop, you don't have a computer microphone, I would imagine. I don't know what to say, though. I'm really not sure. But, yeah, hopefully, good luck. Isabella, can you try the next sentence? Isabella, are you there?
Sorry. What?
Can you read the last paragraph?
Yes, but there's no picture.
It's too small.
Yeah.
That makes sense. How about now?
Good. It was so small. How could something so small, a beautiful picture of Bucharest on one side and just the most violent scrawling on the other, the most reckless and slashing words. Only 22 words, the fate ripped and shredded
Good.
her, and she knows that they will never leave her. Will they? God, this pain! She tries to map it, calculate half-life. How long will these 22 words have power?
Good. Bucharest.
Bucharest.
Yeah, a beautiful picture of Bucharest. On one side, really nice job. Good work with scrawlings. Really nice correction with shredded. Sounded good.
Thank you.
Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And who can explain what's happening so far in the story? Who can explain what's happening so far?
The article is they describe how her how are their feelings, like she suffer physically, but if the pain is related some kind of for example, if it is because a betrayer, a betrayed, or because someone did something for her, this kind of pain is more is worse. And
yeah,
if the pain is physical, he is she maintain a certain distance of the pain. She doesn't feel the pain. It's like something like that.
So she can separate herself from physical pain, but she feels emotional pain really strongly. Yeah, nice. Giulietta, can you read the next paragraph?
How much will she need to drink, and for how many days or weeks, to sleep each night? She will watch so much TV, see so much movies, with her friends and acquaintances, and her boyfriends, and alone. She will ask every friend she has to join her for every lunch and dinner and drink. She will sleep with 4 new men, 3 of them friends, 1 of them her doorman, and still the demons will flick their tails and laugh their laughs, repeating the 22 words, hissing their consonants with great relish.
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 Good. Doorman?
Doorman.
Mm-hmm. And you said see so much movies. It's many movies.
Really?
Yeah. Ex-boyfriends?
Ex-boyfriends.
And then you sounded very British when you said 3. Can you repeat 3?
3.
Good. And that sounded good. Okay. And David, can you read the next part?
Sure, Joshua. And at the end, will there be an end to it? She knows that this particular betrayal might be with her for many years, and she grasps for ways to expel it before it gains too great a foothold within her. She would do anything, give anything, to have the pains reversed. She would happily live for years, on and off, with the pain of her swelling foot if she could only know that in a few hours this betrayal, oh God, that tiny, oily man, could be contained with the application of ice. The propping pillows, the peeling on of socks warm from the dryer.
The pulling on of socks.
The pulling on of socks.
Good. Yeah, you did a nice job with your pronunciation.
Thank you.
And does anybody have any questions here? Any questions?
What does betrayal mean?
Betrayal. Okay. Heidi, what does betrayal mean?
Betray. Good betray.
That doesn't help.
Betray. Noun, no betray. Verb. Betray. If you believe someone, and for example, you confess some your secret, but then you ask him to keep that secret, but after that he speaks around like that. So it's betray.
Yeah. So when you tell somebody a secret.
Someone do the opposite of your expectation.
Yeah. When someone maybe breaks your trust. So we'd say Brutus betrayed Caesar by stabbing him in the back. Does that make sense? Are you familiar with Julius Caesar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so that's a betrayal. Hopefully that makes sense. Ali, welcome to class. Ali, how's it going?
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you. And yeah, welcome to class. Caroline, what happened in the story? Can you explain the story, Caroline?
No, I'm gonna have to read it again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know that somebody is having so much pain, physical and emotional, that she has difficulty to sleep. That she tried to like keep her mind busy, to not think about the problem. But looks like, I don't know. I need to read again because that's the last page that I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly what happened before.
Where are we looking at? Right. So this last part, what's this say?
She will do anything, give anything to have the pains reversed. She will happily live for years on and off with the pain of her swelling foot if she could only know that in a few hours this betrayal
could be contained.
Could be contained with the application of ice, the propping pillows, the pulling on of socks warm from the dryer.
Yeah. What are these remedies for?
Swelling?
Yeah. So the swelling of
Pain.
What did she hurt? What did she hurt earlier?
Her limbs?
Yeah, she dropped. Does anybody know what she dropped on her foot?
The barbel?
Mm-hmm. So this is like cures for a swollen or painful foot. And she's saying she'd like those reversed. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry?
So she wishes the pains could be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's about it. So just talking about, emotional versus physical pain. Okay. and Wellington. Do you think you agree with her? Would you switch those pains? Would you live for pain in your foot for years if you could contain emotional pain?
Sorry, I don't understand your question. But what I understand, the pain suffer for a barbell drop in your foot and is rapidly end, but the emotional pain not.
Okay. So the question that this story brings up, would you personally switch physical pain for emotional pain?
Okay,
would you
okay.
accept that trade? Like she wants to?
These pains are different.
For sure, they are different. So it's totally hypothetical.
But I think we need buff pains.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you are in the table of the in the table of I don't know the word, but if you are passing for a cirurgia. Surgery. Yes, surgery. Sometimes feel the pain is good because it's a sign that something is happening. Your body is answer for something that is happening in that moment, and feel emotional pain is good. We need to learn with the situations. So,
okay. Do you think they both have their place and they should never be reversed? Good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point. Okay. All right. And does anybody have any other questions or comments? Anything they'd like to add to the story, talk about the story, ask about the story? Okay. And we can go into another one, see if we can talk this one. This one's a short one. So hopefully we'll be able to finish it by the time that we end class. Isabella, can you read the title and the vocabulary words?
Yes. With vocabulary, housefly, immortality, enthused, anvil, acquaintances, anger, revulsion, empathy.
Nice. Okay. Maybe endure.
Endure.
Yeah, endure. I don't even know how to write it, but good.
What
Okay,
does that
and okay. Does anybody know what endure means?
mean?
Okay.
It's like support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So support the pain.
Support the pain. Yeah. Support, like deal with.
Yeah. Deal with the pain.
Any other questions?
What does anvil mean?
Anvil.
Anvil.
Okay. Who knows what an anvil is? Okay, so it's a tool. This is an anvil. Often seen in cartoons. Any other questions?
What is the name of the person who used an anvil?
A blacksmith. Blacksmiths use anvils. You could, any type of smith would use an anvil. Smith. I think a blacksmith is just with iron. Okay, and any other questions? Acquaintances is used again. Okay. And let's do a little bit of reading, and I think we're going to start with Heidi. Can you read the first paragraph?
Immortal fly is tired. There's a housefly named Matthias, and he will never die. Most flies live a few days, but Matthias has been granted immortality, and for quite a long time he felt good about this. The fact that he was immortal, but lately he's not quite as insisted, I don't know, quite. He has no supposed seen too many friends die, and his heart is heavy. He had long known of the notion of having a heavy heart, but he could not relate to it until now, when his heart is just that, heavy. His heart is so heavy that he feels, when he's flying, like he's carrying a piano or an anvil. He's been immortal now for about 16 years, and in that time, he guesses has known perhaps 1,250 fellows flight, all of them now gone. Francisco, David, Devia, Gunther, Mark, all gone.
Good. Enthused.
Enthused.
Yeah, enthused. And Matthias. Matthias?
Matthias.
Matthias. Matthias.
Matthias.
Yeah.
A name? No.
Yeah, it's a name. Matthias. Okay, good. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And And let's start out with Julieta. Can you read the first paragraph?
Over the years, to be sure, the pace has slowed. Having lost 600 or so fly friends in the first 3 or so years, he had to spend more time alone to spread out his acquaintances a bit. He simply couldn't sustain the death-a-day rate he had been enduring. Cindy, Jasper, Anna, Khushbu, all gone. But did they, he's here today, gone tomorrow, companions, know that he was immortal? Never. Most flies don't ever know they are going to die. They have no such foresight.
Really nicely done. You did a good job with Khushbu. I think that's how you'd say it. Pace?
Pace.
They don't even know.
Don't even know.
Well done. Okay. And David, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes, Joshua. They spend the day or days of their lives flying, landing on things, exploring whatever glass surfaces they can find. The feeling of antenna on glass is beyond description. And finally they find a good window sill or glass of orange juice, and they simply turn over and give up. And for 16 years Matthias has watched this 1,000 or so times, passing through shock and revulsion and empathy, and now he finds himself tired.
Good. Matthias.
Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias.
Matthias.
Matthias. Yeah, I think it depends on the person. I've heard both Matthias, Matthias.
Yes, Matthias, but Matthias is in Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. And Caroline, can you read the next one?
He's tired of life, of death, of seeing annoying and breathing. This is why he will, at this next opportunity, fly into your mouth or nostril, this being the only way an immortal fly can end his life. Please welcome him, forgive him, help him to the next word. Do not cough or chew.
Good. Do not cough or chew. Okay. Yeah, and so, any questions here?
Yes, Joshua, in the first paragraph, the phrase to spread out his acquaintance a bit.
Spread out his acquaintances a bit. Does anybody think they can explain that? And nobody? Somebody's got to know this. Spread out his acquaintances a bit. No ideas?
I think that it's like to keep known to everybody.
Yeah, it's like to
Something
limit
like that.
people he knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
To spread out the time between meeting people. So he doesn't go up and meet everybody anymore. He spreads out his acquaintances a bit. He, puts more time space in between meeting people, or flies. Good. Any other questions?
So what does the pace says, Loud? The
What does what?
same. The pace has slowed.
Slowed. The pace of like his fellow flies dying. So the speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Other questions? Okay. Ali, do you think you could explain the story? Basically?
Yeah, it like housefly messages. Yeah, I think that something maybe seems to everybody it's a good, like when live as a immortal, but the person or housefly itself is like is not good for him because it's. They saw every his friends and his colleague going to die, and he watched all that his colleague gone without, and he think about is heavy emotional about life because no one can live as a mortal because it's being very hard to him.
No one can live in as immortal because it's very hard?
Yeah, it's very hard because you saw a lot of things maybe heavy to his heart, something like that.
Okay, yeah. What do you think, maybe Wellington, what do you think for this housefly is the most important thing in life? Or what does the housefly realize is the most important thing about life?
I don't know if I understand correctly, but I think that everybody must die. Every fly must die. don't 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 have it to be immortal.
Okay, they can't be immortal.
Yeah, they can't be immortal.
Yeah, thank goodness. Okay, yeah. He definitely realizes that. You know, he sees all his friends dying. Jeanette, are you there? Nothing. Sorry. Okay. Isabella, what do you think? What do you think the housefly realizes? You know, at first he's really excited about his own mortality. What is it that he realizes over the course of the story? Isabella? All right, maybe Heidi, what do you think?
In Japanese anime, manga, it's very famous story, Phoenix. Phoenix is the bird never die. And one person, very many years ago, had very bad attitude. Then God gave him a punishment. You never die. So after that he lived very long, over several thousand years. He couldn't die. He needed to travel the another time zone or something. So it's very tiring. Very good punishment. All creatures must die. Then another generation will come up. It's normal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. It's a good response for sure. A good comparison. Maybe there's a famous
manga story.
Yeah, a manga story is a little bit. It might be a little bit different, at least as a cartoon. It sounds more like a myth. There's a famous myth.
Not myth.
It's an actual manga. Okay.
Yeah, manga. Yeah.
Okay.
The book, manga books. Very long story.
Yeah. All right. Nice. And Giulietta, what do you think? What do you think the housefly realizes over the course of the story?
That living forever means a collection of pain.
Mm-hmm. What's like the root of that pain?
That it is inevitable and it is endless and you cannot share with anyone because they will be scared.
Mm-hmm. Because they will be scared. I really think this idea is important. Yeah, David, what do you think about what Giulietta said? The idea of not being able to share it with anyone. Is that something that the housefly has a problem with?
No, I disagree. I think it's the opposite, in my opinion. I think that for the fly, the mortality doesn't bring any happiness because, like, he lived for a long time. So most of the flies have a very short time of life, and he's suffering inside his heart because all his friends, all his relatives have passed away, and I think that this emotion is very deeply and it's very hard at the same time, seeing how your friends died and you are not going to see again.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
the
think
longer
that
you
in general
live,
he would like to spend more time with them.
huh? Repeat that?
Sorry, I said that he would like to live as longer as them because and share more time with them and not live forever.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think there would be a really tragic depth of loneliness in that, and I think he's really struggling with not being able to share it with anyone because nobody has his experiences, and the people who used to know who he was, it's kind of discontinued, and so there's no real source of connection. Anyways, does anybody have anything else they'd like to add or talk about before we finish up?
No, thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, we are just about out of time. And yeah, well, thank you guys for coming in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, and yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all soon.